Hamas has now said that it will delay the release of hostages from Gaza Strip. Now that has hit the headlines in the last 24 hours. Hamas says that Israel, being the occupying force, is violating the ceasefire rules, and that is why it is delaying the release of hostages. Around 72 hostages are still alive and are believed to be in Hamas's captivity in Gaza Strip. Every week for the last 3 weeks we have seen Hamas releasing hostages and Israeli forces go, they receive them, and after that Israel also release hundreds of Palestinian prisoners who have been languishing in Israeli jails. Now this time around, Hamas's spokesperson said yesterday that Israel has been violating the rules of the ceasefire. It is not allowing essential items to get inside the trip from towards the Rafah border crossing, which shares the border with Egypt. It also said that IDF's presence in Gaza Strip is also injuring or attacking Gaza civilians despite ceasefire being in place. Hamas also says that we are announcing this entire announcement that we are going to delay the hostage release well 3 or 4 days in advance than the scheduled time to ensure that the mediators, be it in Egypt or Qatar, may force US and Israel to accept the terms of the ceasefire rules. Israel meanwhile says that it is on high alert after a statement came from the Hamas's military wing chief, Mr. Abu Ubaidah, and this has all sort of created a lot of controversy with Mr. Trump, the US president, saying that he wants Hamas to release all the prisoners or hostages by Saturday. Hamas has been releasing hostages every Saturday by informing and sharing the names in advance with the Israeli authorities, and almost every Saturday we are seeing 3 to 4 Israeli hostages being released. But this time around they have delayed it, citing that Israel has been violating the rules of the ceasefire. Arab leaders are also concerned with the current statements from Donald Trump. First, he said that he will relocate the entire population of Gaza to neighboring Arab countries, which was vehemently rejected by the Arab countries. And now Mr. Trump has said that Hamas will have to release all the hostages, though it was not part of the ceasefire deal which was struck during Mr. Biden's administration during his last days in the office. Now we'll have to see that whether Arab leaders who have rejected Trump's Gaza relocation plan, will they back Hamas during this phase when they have delayed the hostage release date, or they will also fall in line with what Trump said, that all hell will break loose if Hamas doesn't release all the hostages. So all eyes are on Hamas, and also as well as on Saturday when the scheduled exchange has to take place. Hamas says that it has announced in advance, a week before it had to release the hostages, thinking that perhaps all these mediators, all the stakeholders will put pressure on Israel to ensure that it abides by the law or by the ceasefire rules. We'll have to see that how all the stakeholders, including US administration, reacts to this new development.